August 15th, 1947. The chains of colonialism broke, and India was finally free. But what lay ahead was not freedom's glory. It was uncertainty, poverty, division, and chaos. This is the story of how that very nation, once broken, looted, and dismissed, rose to become a global superpower. At independence, India had no wealth, no strong army, and no global allies. 70% of its people were poor. Industry was weak. Infrastructure was broken. But India had something far greater, a vision. Under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru, India laid the foundation for self-reliance. Dams were built, steel plants rose, and IITs were born. Not just colleges, but future engines of innovation. The decades ahead were not easy. Wars with China and Pakistan, the Bangladesh crisis, the emergency, internal unrest. Yet through every storm, India survived. It held onto its democracy, its diversity, and its resilience. Then in 1974, India stunned the world by conducting its first nuclear test. Smiling Buddha, sending a message. India will not be bullied. But the true transformation began in 1991. India faced an economic collapse. Foreign reserves could barely cover 2 weeks of imports. Then came a quiet revolution, led by P.V. Narasimha Rao and Dr. Manmohan Singh. They opened the doors of the Indian economy to the world. Liberalization, privatization, globalization, 3 words that rewrote India's destiny. Foreign investment flowed in. Jobs were created. Technology boomed. The Indian middle class was born. By the early 2000s, India was no longer the land of snake charmers. It was the land of software wizards. Cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Pune became global IT hubs. Indian engineers built the backbones of global companies. CEOs of major tech giants were Indian. India's youth became its biggest power, smart, ambitious, and global. Then came India's push into space. In 2014, India became the first Asian nation to reach Mars in its first attempt, and with the lowest budget. ISRO, India's space agency, stunned the world, again in 2023, by landing on the moon's south pole with Chandrayaan 3. From nuclear subs to indigenous fighter jets, from vaccine development to clean energy, India proved it could stand on its own. India built one of the largest and most disciplined armies in the world. It became a nuclear power, yet it never used war as a tool, only as a shield. In global forums, India emerged as a voice of peace, climate responsibility, and justice. While others built walls, India built alliances. BRICS, Quad, G20. India became a key player on every major table. Then came the digital India wave. 1 billion people got Aadhaar. UPI transformed payments. Villages got internet. India became the world's largest democracy and youngest workforce, digitally connected and globally aware. It launched hundreds of startups, created dozens of unicorns, and became the 4th largest economy in the world, on its way to becoming the 3rd. Today, India is not just rising, it's leading. With a powerful army, booming economy, cutting-edge tech, space achievements, and rich culture, India is redefining what it means to be a superpower. Not through conquest, but through culture, collaboration, and courage. Once a land ruled and looted, now a land leading and respected. India's journey is not just about power. It's about proving that no matter how far you fall, you can rise with vision, unity, and grit. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Bharat is back, and the world is watching. Jai Hind.